A surprise Genesis hypercar crashing the Le Mans party, Fanatec digging through its refurbished bins, bittersweet news involving Forza, Logitech continues to prove they are more than just a beginner's brand, and Moza Racing trying to replace your human driving coach with a robot that can physically overrule your steering. Drop the clutch, big dog, we're going racing. Le Mans Ultimate decided to drop the Genesis GMR-001 Hypercar for free as part of their version 1.3 update on March 31st. This is the real-life livery from Genesis Magma Racing that's set to debut in the WEC next month, and you can drive it right now in the 2025 season mode. They've even added a Magma Flow daily race at Spa, so you can go out there and realize that just because a car looks like it's made of molten lava doesn't mean you can actually drive it through a rouge flat out on cold tires. The update also adds the Barcelona-Catalunya circuit, so now you have another track where you can miss the apex of the chicane in high fidelity. The question is, will this Genesis be as mysteriously dominant as the Genesis models in GT7 seem to be? Sponsorship dollars truly do go a long way if you want them to. Building on their welcomed recent price drops, Fanatec has announced that their certified Refurbishd program is back, which is basically the sim racing equivalent of a garage sale but with a full warranty. You can get up to 30% off used gear, which is perfect for the racer who wants high-end force feedback on a low-end belt-driven budget. However, it's not all direct drive sunshine and rainbows. The long-awaited Podium Pedals have been delayed yet again. In the meantime, they've also announced a multi-year partnership with Formula One, so expect more branded wheels that cost as much as a used Honda Civic to go with those TBD Podium Pedal sets. Moza Racing is currently at GDC 2026 showing off things that sound like they belong in a sci-fi movie. They've unveiled the Racing Lab AI Coach, which is an AI-driven system that doesn't just tell you that you're braking too late, it can actually physically demonstrate the correct inputs through your wheelbase and active pedals. It's essentially a ghost car that can actually move your hands for you. Sounds like the kind of program Lightning McQueen is going to need to come back from retirement in Cars 4. They also launched the HMA150 Motion Actuator, a 4-axis 3-degree of freedom system that fits 150 millimeters of travel and 1 G of acceleration into a relatively compact package. It's 48 volts, so you don't need to rewire your entire house just to feel the curb in your spine. If you're a console racer who's been staring at the same 3 trees in Forza Horizon 5 for years, the wait for Japan is almost over. Previews for Forza Horizon 6 officially went live this week, with content creators confirming they've been driving all over a digital Japan. The embargo lifts on April 8th, but the big news is the release date, May 15th for early access and May 19th for everyone else. It's bringing back seasonal weather, and more importantly, it finally puts the Horizon Festival in the place everyone has been begging for since the Xbox 360 days. Just try not to drift into a virtual vending machine on day one. Simagic is also making sure your wrists are never safe again. The embargo just lifted on the Simagic Alpha Evo Ultra, a 28 Nm direct drive wheelbase that is apparently designed for people who want to feel what it's like to wrestle a grizzly bear. While most of us are perfectly happy with 10 or 15 Nm, Simagic decided that 28 was the magic number for detail, or perhaps just for ensuring you have a valid excuse to skip the gym. It's launching alongside the new Zeus wheel, which looks like it belongs in a GT3 cockpit rather than a bedroom, and the build quality remains some of the best in the business for the price. On a serious note, the wheelbase is not designed for you to actually use cranked all the way up. Instead, the larger range of power is designed to ensure that every last bit of detail from specks of rubber on the road to smacking a barrier do not get lost due to clipping. Think of it as high dynamic range for your force feedback. More range equals more distinct vibrations that, ideally, allow you to decipher the difference between wheel slippage and road rumble. Finally, let's talk about Logitech. They've officially released the G RS H-Shifter for about 160 bones. It's an 8-gear 7+ reverse H-pattern shifter that is actually compatible with everything from the PS5 to the PC. It's a bit of a departure from their usual plastic-heavy designs, featuring a metal gear gate and a more clunky feel that manual purists will appreciate. It's a solid option if you're tired of the clicky toy feel of the older driving force shifters and want something that actually feels like it's attached to a gearbox. Logitech continues to prove they are serious about serving more than just unserious sim racers. The wider compatibility across multiple consoles is also something we want to see more of. So what are your thoughts? Share them below and share this video with another racer. See you on track.